Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. Good morning, everybody. Find my stuff here. Today is Monday, the 20th. Happy, is the day of the solstice? It's today or tomorrow. But if it's today or tomorrow, either way, happy summer solstice to all of you. Happy summer solstice. Set your intentions on what you want your life to be from this day forward. Step into the new reality that is you. Good morning, everybody. Let's start today off with a blessing. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Monday, June 20th. There it is. It jumped out. Oh my goodness, look at this. What a perfect blessing for this day. We get you are the blessing. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving, you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. To give is to bless both yourself and others. Namaste. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me read this again. Let me get my spectacles up. Don't know where they're. There they are. Hold on. Let me get my glasses so I can read this without stumbling. You are the blessed. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving, you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. To give is to both bless yourself and others. Namaste, namaste, namaste. To give is to bless both yourself and others. It is all in the way that we perceive life. Good morning, everybody. I am so happy to be back. It was so hard to stay off of here and be on vacation last week. I did not know it was going to be that hard, but I am so grateful that my viewers have blessed me with 2 pages of excellent questions. Um, the first question, we're going to start off. We're going to talk about this January 6th stuff that's going on. I have a couple of questions. Again, have not watched a minute of it. It has been playing in my house though because my wife does watch it, but I have not watched it. I have not watched 1 minute of it. I have seen a couple of seconds, but I have not watched it, have not paid attention to it. So these are some great questions. Now, I have a bunch of questions on who may have received pocket pardons. So that's going to take up a little bit of time. So I want to get to some of these other questions before I jump into that. But the first question I'm going to ask is about 45. And this question is from vcoolwater. vcoolwater would like to know, is 45 trying to make a deal with the FBI? And that's a great question. He is, now I have seen where he has just been bent out of shape over the testimonies that have been going on. And guys, even though I haven't watched it, I have seen headlines and stuff, and I have watched other readers, so I'm not completely ignorant as to what happened. So, um, is 45 trying to make a deal with the FBI? We'll start that one off first. Is 45 trying to make it? Yep, he is trying to make a deal with the FBI. But guys, so that's what's below him. What he got, his first card he got the Page of Swords. Okay, this is a young man. He wants to fight. This is how Trump's energy is. And guys, right now I'm using the Morgan Greer deck instead of my trusty Rider White. So some of these cards have a little bit of a different meaning, but this is the Morgan Greer deck. In front of him, he gets death. So even though he may be interested in getting making a deal with the FBI is not interested in making a deal with Donald. Here's the answer. Here's our yes. We get the Ace of Cups for Donald wanting to make a deal with the FBI. Yes, he wants to make a deal with anybody right now. He sees the writing on the wall and he understands how much danger he is in. Behind him, what's chasing him is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, he didn't want this war. This war is being brought to him now. Say all the things that he did to slow down justice. When I mean, you got to think people have been calling for people to come testify for months, and they were blocked. People just didn't show up during 45's tenure to the House of Representatives when they were called to testify on the two times that the man was impeached. Okay, let me see. All right, now I'm gonna jump right into these who may have received a pocket pardon. First off, let's ask Tara. Tara, did Donald give out pocket pardons? Did the Donald, that's what we'll call him from now on, did the Donald give out pocket pardons before he left office? My guy just saying he didn't give nothing. He sold pardons and they were expensive. And if you could not afford to pay the price, you did not get one. Pure and simple. And basically only the wealthiest people received these pocket pardons. But here's the question. What jumped out? Oh, look at this, guys. The prison card jumped out. It wasn't flipped over though. Tarot, first question, did the Donald sell pocket pardons? Did he sell pocket pardons? Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, that's what I needed to know, guys. And the first two cards, look at this. First card he gets is the Four of Swords. He gets the death, the dishonor. This is the things are coming at somebody. He knew when he gave out those pardons. He knew that this was a possibility of what could happen. That if he lost the election that this might be the only thing that might save some people. In front of him, he got the tower. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly. This is a way of obstructing and slowing down justice from being done. And here's the hour. Yes, he got the star, the Donald's own card. Yes, he definitely did. Here is the second part of the question for me. Because this is going to go to the Supreme Court, when these people start producing these pardons, will this go before the Supreme Court? And will the Supreme Court uphold these pocket pardons? Will the Supreme Court uphold the pocket pardons? I wanna shuffle these cards real good. Will the Supreme Court uphold? These cards are too stiff to shuffle the way I normally do. Will the Supreme Court uphold the Donald's pocket pardons? Will the Supreme Court uphold the Donald's pocket pardons? Oh my goodness, guys. No, the Supreme Court will not. There may be some discussion, but the Supreme Court is not going to uphold these pocket pardons because those pocket pardons These people had not been charged with a crime. Pardons are for convicted felons, people who have already been convicted of a specific crime. A pardon is for a specific crime. None of those people are imprisoned or have been charged with a crime, but they have not been convicted. So when it goes to the Supreme Court, none of them have been convicted of a crime. Their pocket pardons are nothing but a piece of paper. You cannot have a pardon in search of a crime. Or that's it. You cannot have a pardon in search of a crime. The person would have already had to have been tried, found guilty, and imprisoned to receive a presidential pardon. That is to relieve somebody of the duress of being held in prison. So, and I don't see Bill Barr. Bill Barr tried to explain this to the Donald that these pocket pardons weren't going to work. The Donald did not care. The Donald said this. He doesn't care. He could sell them for as much money as he wanted to, and that's exactly what he did. Let's see. Did John Eastman receive a pocket partner? Oh, we already know he didn't receive one. We already know he didn't receive one. He tried to receive one and he didn't receive one. Here we go. Did Mark Meadows receive a pocket pardon? Is this why the FBI is not going after him? Mark Meadows. I'm going to draw four for each of them. Mark Meadows, we get the cards you get. We get the Knight of Rods, the Two of Cups, the working together in partnership, the Empress. Oh my goodness. Guys, you know what? I am going to say yes. I am going to say yes on Mark Meadows. This Empress is telling me that Mark Meadows is in possession of a pocket pardon. In his fourth card, he gets the Nine of Cups, the little emperor who is protecting his little assets, protecting his hoards, protecting his secrets, protecting his butt. That is Mark Meadows. Mark Meadows is the recipient of a pocket pardon. How about Mo Brooks? Mo Brooks. Did Mo Brooks receive a pocket pardon? Oh, look at this, guys. Mo Brooks got the hanged man, being forced to see things in a different light. In front of him, he got the devil, the worst instincts in man. Below him, he gets the prison card, tied and bound, and behind him he gets the King of Swords, and this King of Swords is looking away. So I'm going to say Mo Brooks did not get a pocket pardon, and Mo Brooks is in dire he is in dire straits. Mo Brooks is looking at going to prison uh for his role in January 6th. Okay, we're going to see things that we never thought we'd see coming out of our Congress and our Senate. The next person, Jim Jordan. Did Jim Jordan receive a pocket pardon? Did Jim Jordan receive a pocket pardon? Four cards. Two, three, four. Yes, Jim Jordan did. Jim Jordan received a pocket pardon. He is in favor. 40. The Donald. This is one of the Donald's favorite sycophants. Jordan could afford the fee. He paid for it. Yes, he did. He bought his pardon. Jim Jordan bought his pardon. Yes, he did. But guess what, guys? It's going to be contested. Yes, it is. Look at that. That's the final card. He bought and paid for it. Yes, he did. He spent a lot of the money that he had. Oh, and those pardons were not cheap. And it is nothing but a worthless piece of paper, guys. Jim Jordan bought his pardon. How about Scott Perry? Did Scott Perry buy his pardon? Did Scott Perry get a presidential? Did Scott Perry get a presidential pocket pardon? Scott Perry, did you get a presidential pocket pardon? 4 cards. The magician, yes, he did. Scott Perry also paid for a pocket pardon for himself. Guys, we are going to see these guys who paid for these pardons. We are going to see the real crimes against the United States that they I already know what this is. Oh my goodness. This is going to be for what they did. These are the guys who voted against uh, certifying the election. Guys, that was an act of treason. That was an act of treason. Just wait till we get to that part. We haven't got there yet. Oh my goodness. But yes, Scott Perry did it here before, and he wants to get away. Scott Perry wants to get away. He thought this was going to protect him and his family. He thought that all the conspiracies against the United States, the treason, that this was just going to get whitewashed and swept under the rug. This boy is worried. He is worried. He wants to get away. He wants to get away. Scott Perry is in possession of a pocket pardon. How about Rudy G. Rudy Giuliani. Does Rudy have a pocket pardon? Does Rudy have a pocket pardon? A blanket pardon? Does Rudy Giuliani have a pocket pardon? Yes, he does. Look at that. He got the sun. Oh my goodness. Yes, he does. And Rudy is in danger. Another one. He's worried about being exiled. This exile card, this coffin card. He is very worried about. The coffin in his case is a jail cell. And Rudy put a lot of people in prison. He does not want to meet up with those people. Yes. And we also have the 9 of Rods. So he thinks he's going to be able to beat this rat. He's not going to. This the stinky fish. But Rudy paid for his pocket pardon. All the money he did not receive for the work he was doing for the Donald, that he didn't have no money to pay his own lawyers. Yeah, all that free work was for his pardon. All the legal work that Rudy did for free, for no pay, was for his pocket pardon, which isn't worth the piece of paper that it's written on. Okay, let's get to some other swamp creatures. How about Marjorie Taylor Greene, another one who a sycophant running around spreading lies? Did Marjorie Taylor Greene purchase a pocket pardon from the Donald? 4 cards. No, Marjorie Taylor Greene does not have a, and she's brokenhearted about it. She thinks that it's worth something, but no, she does not have a pocket pardon. How about Matt Gaetz? Matt Gaetz. This is another one of another Trumpian. This is a fella right after old Donald's heart. Okay, this is another one who literally grabbed him by the you know what. Matt Gaetz is little young the young Donald. Did Matt Gaetz get a pocket pardon? No, no, no. And Matt Gaetz didn't get one because he wasn't convicted on time. He didn't need one for January 6th. Matt Gaetz wanted one for his sex crimes, but since he was not arrested, and this is the card that's telling me he asked for one, but he didn't get one because he hadn't been convicted. He asked for one though. He knew he was that he was about to face the fight of his life, and his legal battles were coming. He asked the Donald for a pardon for his child sex trafficking. But since he wasn't charged yet, he didn't get one. He wanted one though, and he was prepared to pay. Yes, he was. The next one, Jenny Thomas. Did Jenny Thomas get a pocket pardon from the Donald? Did Jenny Thomas get a pocket pardon from the Donald? Let's shuffle them one more time. Jenny Thomas, pocket pardon. Jenny Thomas, let's see. No, no. And her first card is the Fool. She was so full of herself thinking that her husband has enough moxie, enough power to keep her out of trouble. She is not seeing things clearly. Oh, she is not. She thinks that the money and her connections, that the money and the connections that she has independent of the Donald would keep her out. So she declined to ask for a pardon. She said, "No, I won't be needing that." So she didn't ask for one, and she did not get one. How about Justice Thomas? Did Justice Thomas get a presidential pocket pardon? Justice Thomas. And guys, Justice Thomas was 45's ace in the hole. That was his ace in the hole. He knew that 45 knew that Thomas would say yes, that would support anything coming to the Supreme Court. Did Justice Thomas get a pocket pardon? The first card we got was Justice. Look at that. Yes, that might be what removes him from the Supreme Court, that he's sitting on a pocket pardon, which means that he has tainted the reputation of the Supreme Court. Look at what card he got. The Supreme Court Justice got the Justice card. I love tarot. I love tarot. Okay, how about this one? How about DJ TJ? Oh, Junior. Did Don Jr. get a pardon from his papa? Did Don Jr. get a pardon from his papa? 4 cards. Nice. He didn't even give his kids a pardon. Look at Don Jr.'s cards. He got the 5 of Swords. You know, the mutiny card, the lay down, the lay down your there's no more fight. Then he got the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to money. Don Jr. couldn't afford to pay Daddy. Daddy is a savage. He did not even protect his own children. And it came down to money. If they didn't have what he needed, they did not get it. Look at the last card for DJ TJ, for Don Jr. He's looking at what is lost. His father did not give him a pocket pardon. How sad is that? How about Kimberly Guilfoyle? Kimberly Guilfoyle. That's the last one I have for the pocket pardons. Did Kimberly Guilfoyle receive a pocket pardon from the Donald? Yes, Kimberly Guilfoyle received a pocket pardon. I wonder what she did for that pocket pardon, huh? I bet she didn't pay for it with money, but she paid for it with something else. I guarantee you she did something for the Donald. Oh, yes, and it's disgusting. It's as nasty as you think it is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And DJ TJ knows that she did it, knows that she did an act on the Donald, and he gave her a paper pardon. Yes, Kimberly Guilfoyle got a pocket pardon, but his own namesake child did not. That is savage, guys. That is savage. And I'm looking at my eyebrows, they're looking all crazy. All right. Next question is from, I think this is from vcoolwater as well. And vcoolwater wants to know, we're going to talk about the weather. So before I get into Yellowstone, let's go ahead and talk about this weather. Guys, I had stopped reading on the weather because it was so distressing to me. I couldn't keep saying it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad every day, every day, every day. Guys, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad every day, every day, every day. Okay? This system that we are in right now, the storms that are going across the United States, this is going, I've been saying our topography is going to be changed. We have wildfires burning out of control everywhere in the United States right now. On top of that, we have a 1,000-mile wide plume of Sahara sand that is hanging out in our atmosphere, making beautiful sunrises and sunsets, but making it hard for people to breathe, interfering with a lot of weather cycles to where we are still having softball, golf ball size hailstorms. Our weather is showing us that we are not in control of nothing, guys. And that's why I have been urging, begging, pleading everyone to please be as prepared as you possibly can. Purchase a battery source, a Jackery, an Eco, any type of battery backup that can keep a fan going, that can keep lights on, that can, you can plug your stove in, or plug your refrigerator in so you don't lose your food. The time to prepare is now, okay? And it's almost getting too late. What you see occurring in nature is not going to stop. It will increase. The flooding will increase. vcoolwater wants to know, should we be worried about Yellowstone's flooding? Yes, yes. Roads, bridges were washed away. Animals are trapped. People are trapped. The landscape is changing, okay? We are in a system of change that we cannot get out of. We are along for the ride, for the duration of this. This is global warming. There is no magic pill that is going to fix this on this planet as it is right now. This is the cycle of cleansing that Gaia is going through. We are along for the ride until we ascend into our new planet or until we perish, whichever comes first. Okay? So, again, it's not, there's no reason to be afraid. You can't be afraid of something that you cannot avoid, but you can prepare. And I'm going to say this in as clear of English as I can. It is up to us how we survive this. You see what big business is doing, creating shortages where there were none, right? Raising the price of everything, everything when there was no need. People have not come into money all of a sudden. Americans have not suddenly become wealthy. People all over the world have not suddenly had a windfall of cash to where we can just afford to pay 35, 45% more for everything on the same amount of money that we're making now. No, this pain, this hurt is caused by the 1%. If you don't believe they aren't trying to hurt you, you are not paying attention. Gas prices, spirits beyond the stars, will never go back down below $3. Never, never, ever, ever will they go down below $3. You can't sell electric cars if you have cheap gas, can you? Listen to me. You cannot sell electric cars if you have cheap gas. So to force everybody into electric vehicles, the price of gas is going to explode. It already has. and we haven't even seen the end of it yet. Guys, it's the very first day. We're at the cusp of the solstice. Understand what gas and oil does over the summer. It's a tradition. That's why airline tickets go up, because the gas prices go up because of summer travel. So, Spirits had the question. She wanted to know, would gas prices ever go back down to normal? No, no. The new normal is going to be well above $3 a gallon. Above, you know. This is called conditioning. What the government, what big business is doing is called conditioning, guys. They are conditioning us for how things are going to be. We are having all this pain and drama paying for gas. That is forcing a lot of people to trade their vehicles in and try to get a flex vehicle or a completely um, electric vehicle. Now, think about this: supply and demand. Are there enough cars for everybody who is now saying, I really want an electric vehicle because I can't afford gas to get one? No, because they haven't made that many of them. What are they going to do with the millions of cars that get turned in? They create more and more waste, more trash, more greenhouse gases, more solid materials that have to be done away with. Guys, we are our own worst enemy. If we were smart, everybody, we would be like Sweden, and the cars would be the minority. There would be trains. There would be rapid transit to connect all the cities in the United States. But the United States is built on greed, and it's built to make sure that some people prosper and other people don't. That's why American politics are so backwards. That is why here in 2022, in the whole industrialized world, the whole world, America is the only one that has gun deaths. Think about that. America is the only one. There's not mass shootings in Europe. No, there are not. None. Anytime the first time there was a mass shooting in any European country, they rectified that problem immediately. America did not. Why? Because America is about making money. And it's about keeping certain families very, very, very rich and in control of everything. America is bought and paid for by the wealthy. The politicians that you think are so benevolent, that have been and I'm talking about Nancy Pelosi again. And I'm going to keep talking about her until she steps down, because she is a crook. She is working for herself. Nancy Pelosi is buying stocks. She is playing the stock market. She is getting ahead of stuff. Her name, she is keeping ahead of the investigation. She is as crooked. I hate to say this, but she is, because she's self-serving. She is as crooked as the Republicans are. And until we understand that and stop hero worshiping people who are in Congress to serve, to fatten their own pockets, to make sure that their family legacies never suffer, are never poor, and they're taking that money from us, okay? Nancy Pelosi is in the pocket of big business. She sold out 20 years ago. And we have been dumb enough to leave her in office. What has she accomplished lately? The Janet Jackson song, "What Have You Done For Me Lately?" What have you done for me in the last decade, Nancy? What have you done for me, period? We are in the same straits, the same dire straits we were when you came into Congress. Absolutely nothing has changed. And until we all see that and understand that these dinos and rhinos got to go, until we have people who are not bought and paid for, until we get the millionaire class out of the Congress and the Senate and put regular, everyday, working class individuals in that job and bring it back to the job that it was meant to be, a working class individual's job, not a job for the ultra wealthy to write their own laws, which our Congress and Senate has become. It has become the Bureau of the Rich. They pass laws and regulations that support their own agenda. And if you can't see that, then your eyes are closed. Okay. The next question that vcoolwater has is about the weather. Is this heat wave the new normal? Yes, yes. The heat waves in the summer and the freezing temperatures in the winter. vcoolwater, what we are going to experience now are extremes. We are in that phase of extremes. Expect, if I live in Las Vegas, guys, it is not a stretch of the imagination to have 120-degree weather, but that's not every day. Last year, we stayed above 110 for like 3 months, and that was 110 plus. Okay, it we there were days that was 121. There were weeks where it never got below 117. This is Nevada heat. And to say that we're used to that, no, that is incorrect. No human body is used to that type of heat. We adapt and we carry on, but it has an effect on us, and it has an effect on the overall health of the planet. Because as the heat goes up, people stay inside. More people are relying on air conditioning, which in turn raises the temperature of our planet, which speeds up what we're trying to mitigate now. Understand where we are. And this is not to scare you. The time to be scared was way back in the 90s, way back in the early 2000s, when we could have fixed this, when we had actual people who were telling us greenhouse gases are killing this planet. We are going to have hell to pay. People were screaming, sounding the alarm, and we built SUVs and bought them and pumped more and more COV, uh, uh, chloro, chloroforms, chlorohydrates, whatever. All some letters are going through my mind. COVO2s that we pumped into the atmosphere that have choked the life out of this planet. We did that. That was us. That wasn't the aliens. That was us. We dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We harmed the planet. That was us. We harmed Gaia, putting ballistic munitions in the ocean, killing indiscriminately, killing ocean life like we are God, like we build or create anything. We have until we take responsibility for what we have done. And guys, that's all of us. If you have ever spit out a piece of gum on the sidewalk, you have polluted this planet. You are guilty. If you've thrown a piece of trash out of your window while you were driving down the highway, you are a part of this problem. And we all need to ask forgiveness for our transgressions against Gaia. And we all need to do things, take steps in our own personal lives to stop being the ultra polluters that we are. Take an extra second to make sure that your trash made it into the bin. Pick up garbage that you see lying around instead of stepping over it and adding to the world's trash. Be a good steward to Gaia. You want to know how to help? It's that easy. Bend over, pick up a piece of trash, and throw it away. And you have helped. You have helped. Helping someone in need. If that means fixing a sandwich to give to a hungry person at work, someone you know. And here's another thing, guys. Do you have a lunch thief at work? Some of you guys have a lunch thief at work, where every day you come in with your delicious sandwich and by lunchtime it's gone. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe that's somebody who cannot afford to feed themselves and they know that you can? So instead of getting mad, why not fix them a lunch and put it in the refrigerator and mark it for the person who needs a lunch? You don't have to embarrass them. Just put extra lunch in case you need it. Instead of thinking about how to harm people and how to get back at them, we need to start thinking about how to help people, how to change this world that we're living in. This is where we are right now, guys. All this political stuff that we're seeing, that we're living through, all of this is all about accountability. And we are here because we have never held rich white people accountable for nothing. We had a whole world war that got started with one guy who is in parallel with Vladimir. Adolf and Vladimir are one in the same. The narrative, the story is even the same. The whole world allowed one person to bring the entire world to its knees because it was profitable for rich white people. We fought a whole war. People died. Genocide was so rich people could continue to be rich and white people could continue to be the majority. Understand where we are. Until you understand and can grasp that what I'm saying is true, then we can't get out of this. Because until the truth is spoken and known and understood, we can't break these cycles because men refuse to, because men are more concerned with wealth and fame and power and control than they are about helping somebody who is naked or hungry or sick. We have to change us. Okay. Danielle has a question, and she would like to know, will there be a teacher shortage this fall? In the wake of all these shootings, in the wake of politicians wanting to turn schools into prisons and turn teachers into armed guards. Guys, I am a retired corrections officer, captain. I was a captain, but I am retired from working in prisons. The corrections officers are not armed, guys. The only thing that they have in their possession while they're working with convicted felons is a can of pepper spray. That is it. And these politicians want teachers to be armed around your babies. And some of y'all know your babies. Some of y'all would shoot your own babies. And you want to give a teacher a gun in a classroom? When you got a knuckleheaded 16-year-old hopped up off of testosterone with not a lick of sense, and he may be all rah, but he is not going to harm nobody. We really want teachers with guns around our children when they are going through puberty? We really want guns in the classroom? Do we really want guns in the classroom? No, we do not. Why should the teachers be armed if the resource officers who are armed can't do their jobs? Ask that question. If the resource officers, the police officers who's gone through training aren't capable of protecting those children, what makes the teachers who have gone through no training, what makes them capable of protecting your children and not turning your children into more victims? What happens when a teacher leaves their gun on the desk and 5-year-old little Johnny picks it up and shoots her in the back of the head? Because we're dealing with people, and people are not the smartest, brightest things in the shed here. Okay? Otherwise, we wouldn't be living on a planet that is imploding. Truth is truth. Will there be a teacher shortage this fall? First card, Danielle, yes. Yes, there will be a teacher shortage this fall. There will also be a shortage of nurses this fall because people are tired of putting their life on the line, sacrificing their time and their families to take care of people who will not take care of themselves. I'm talking about COVID. We will have a shortage of nurses because of the selfishness of people. So when you get mad that you have to wait at the emergency room an extraordinary amount of time, think about why. Why nurses are quitting the profession. Why people are saying, no, thank you. I don't have the strength. People who are healers are leaving the profession because they can't deal with people and people's nastiness. Okay? Denny has a question. How many Republicans in the House and Senate will resign after these January 6th committee hearings are done and the subpoenas start flying? Because and I'm talking about subpoenas from the DOJ, guys. Just wait for it. It's coming. Oh my God. June, they have made sure that it's blockbuster television so you guys can see what's going on. July is going to be subpoena central. August and September are the beginnings of the trials for all these people who violated their subpoenas. And all their court cases will be coming up. And then, of course, in November, we have the election coming up again. So, guys, this is all leading up to the crescendo. And this is the 1%. Guys, we are being led down this path. This is scripted. This is completely scripted. I have laid out for you exactly what the government wants you to be focused on from now till election day. Hear me again. Right now, we have the January 6th committee meetings in July and August. July, Bannon and those people who didn't honor their subpoenas will have to go to court. These are all misdemeanors, guys. All misdemeanors. But it's going to be after the July 6th. So they're going to get press conference. They're going to get media coverage so that they can keep the outrage going. Listen to me. July and August, the DOJ will start raining criminal subpoenas. Yes, they will. Criminal subpoenas to stand before grand juries and indictments, criminal indictments. People will be arrested and charged with crimes against the United States. Okay, this is July and August. September, we will have more trials. Expect to see Fox News go plumb loco. Okay, everything. Hillary Clinton is going to be mainstream media again. I don't know what they're going to do, but prepare for Hillary's name to get thrown around. November is the elections. And this is what we have got to understand. Everyone, please understand. If you want your voice to be heard through these elections, then you have got to do everything in your power to make sure that our right to vote is upheld. In that, that means voting out Democrats and Republicans that do not serve us. If they do not serve us, they need to go. That is what they are in office for, not to serve themselves, to serve us. If they are not serving us, they are serving themselves. Therefore, they must go. Guys, I already said, this year is not over. The death train is still chugging along. Again, expect to see people, some of these octogenarians in Congress passing away. They will pass away. But Denny's question, how many Republicans in the House and Senate will resign? Let's get back to that. How many Republicans in the House and Senate will resign after these January 6th meetings? How many people will resign? Okay, I got 3, 4, and 5, guys. So I am going to say that between 3 and 5 senators and congressmen will announce they will announce their resignation. Between 3 and 5 sitting senators will announce their resignation or announce that they will not be seeking re-election. Between 3 and 5. And let me see, let me add these up. 13 in total. 13 in total will resign or announce that they are not running for re-election. There's my answer to you, Denny. 13 Republicans. And guys, there may be a couple of Democrats in there too. There may be a couple of Democrats that resign as well. One of them's name might rhyme with enema. Okay. Spirits Beyond the Stars says Ryan Kelly was arrested on kidnapping charges against the Michigan governor, Gretchen Whitmer. Okay, Ryan Kelly was arrested on kidnapping charges of the Michigan governor. He was running against her. He was running for that office. Will he be convicted? He was arrested. Will Ryan Kelly be convicted of attempted kidnapping of Gretchen Whitmer? Yep. Judgment first card. Yes. Celebration. This boy going straight to prison. Yes, he is. And guys, I have a feeling some of those militiamen in Michigan that kind of got a slap on the wrist will be retried. They will be rearrested on new charges because it was criminal how they got let off. That is going to be revisited by the Department of Justice. Okay, not by these state governments, and that's something that I need to discuss with you guys. Desantis, a lot of these things. Here, last question: Will DeSantis Will DeSantis be brought up on charges of crimes against humanity? Will Governor DeSantis be indicted by the DOJ? Let's just ask it that way. Will Governor Desantis be indicted by the DOJ? Yes, he will. Let me continue to throw. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I got almost all four aces. Yes, yes, yes. First card, one, two, three. I got three of the four aces. First card, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, DeSantis is going to be brought up on federal charges. What he did, stealing money from the government for the COVID relief and spending it on everything that he wanted it to. He has disenfranchised people. He has broken federal law while he has been in office. All of his dirty deeds will be brought out to be examined in the light. All the things that he thought that he could do, that he could make happen, that worked against the people, are going to come back and bite him. People who work for him are going to lay down and walk away from him. Bad leadership. They don't want anything to do with it, and they don't want to be a part of the repercussions that are coming. This is just like another ace. This is the 10 of cups, the finality. This is a great big old yes. DeSantis is going to be arrested. DeSantis is going to be arrested. And here is the final card on this. He is not going to be able to beat the charges that he has coming. This is why he really wants to he's going to announce his run for the presidency here very soon, thinking that that's going to give him some type of cover. It's not. It's not. DeSantis is going down. DeSantis is going down. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there. If you have any questions that you would like answered on Wednesday's show, please drop them in the question box below. I love you guys. I love you. What's going on in the atmosphere right now? If everybody's feeling just kind of anxious, maybe a little sick to your stomach, having bowel issues, guys, we are in a system of change. With the planets moving around the way that they are, it does have a pull on our internal selves. So it is hard to ride out some of these influxes of energy that are coming in. Breathe, okay? Right now is the time to literally clean out your closets. Clean out your closets. Clean up your act. Get rid of things that you don't need. Declutter. Create space for the things that you want in your life. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you. Okay? Declutter. Clean up your act. Clean up your mind space. Clean up your heart space. And clean up your living space. If you have an abundance of junk, donate it, gift it to somebody who might need it. Less is more. I love you guys. Namaste.